Yo, what up, YouTube? What up, Instagram, TikTok, all the platforms? How y'all doing? Happy Friday. It's the young gunner, DJ G-Wiz, and I'm back again with another one. So it's been a long week. Feeling a little bit better. Always staying positive, always staying on task. Looks like I'm about to head to the gym, got the gym fit on, about to have a light workout. Then we're going to lift heavy tomorrow and Sunday. Guys, I hope you've been staying dedicated to everything that you want to accomplish. I hope you guys have had a productive week. I hope you guys didn't let anything stop you, anything get you out of character. Remember, stay on the path, keep one foot in front of the other, and just keep moving. Motion is the most important part of the whole equation. So today I wanted to talk about tunnel vision. I know I talked about it in many different forms, but I realized a lot of people don't apply this to their lives. It's very hard, it's very difficult for people to have this tunnel vision per se that have a certain personality. People that are outgoing, people that love to be kind of in the mix or the life of the party. This is going to be something that you're going to really have to lock in and work on, because tunnel vision requires a level of being selfish, and prioritizing. I can't talk today. Prioritizing your own needs and your own well-being. It's almost like if the building was on fire, you're not calling people's names. You're not looking around for other people, maybe the elderly, maybe if you have kids. Other than that, you're hauling. You're looking for the quickest exit, and you're getting there and you're not looking back. So that's what tunnel vision basically is. You have a goal, and for you to get to that goal, you got to stay disciplined, you got to stay locked in, and you have to focus only on that goal, because when you look back, it's like the goal gets further and further and further away from you. It's almost like, and I see this all the time in football, a wide receiver, he'll catch a slant or catch a fade or catch a pass. He'll be out in the open and it'll be one guy he's got to beat, and the guy will be on his tracks. And it's almost like he has an easy touchdown. But after, a little while, he looks back. And as soon as he looks back, it seems like the defender catches him every time. Instead, the wide receiver just needs to put his head down and focus on getting in that end zone. Don't look back. Just get there as fast as you can, because by you looking back, it's going to slow you down and you're going to lose momentum, allowing the defender to make a tackle and, stop you from scoring a touchdown. So it's the same concept. Guys, we know life happens. I talked about this over and over. There's stuff that's going to come up. There's going to pop up. It's not going to be an easy journey. There's going to be things that discourage us, things that make us want to quit. But when that happens, it's important to remove the emotion out of it and remember why you started. Remember why you got on this journey. Because in the end, if you stay focused and dedicated, your dreams can come true. The biggest thing or the hardest thing would be to live a life full of regrets, because it doesn't feel like it. But as you get older, there's, I guess, parts in your life that you probably have regrets in. I have a lot of regrets. not regrets that are too heavy that I can't accept. Some are tough. Others are, I can accept it. But don't let your dream get away, because that dream is just going and going and going. And our job is to chase it and pursue it and do whatever it takes, because one of these days we're going to run out of time. And honestly speaking, you don't know how much time you have left to pursue your dreams. It's almost like with these artists, there's a certain window that you have being an artist. Me as a producer, I think producers have more of a luxury of time. I could be a 60-year-old producer. As long as I'm making fire music, nobody cares. But if you're a rapper, it's going to be harder to, make it as a rapper if you're in your mid 40s or 50s. Not to say it won't happen. It's just the trends are so, youth driven, the whole industry is youth driven. So there is a point in your life where your dream could be too far gone, and you don't want to wake up one day and realize, man, it's over. I used to see it a lot when I would DJ. A lot of times I would come to the bar or club real early so I could set up and, get a bite to eat, have a couple drinks and get myself settled in before the night starts. And I would see these old guys like in their 60s and 70s. I mean, just dragging. And they had their fit on and everything. And, they would be talking to their little friends at the bars. And they'd be like, hey, Jimmy, I think we're going to get the boys back together. And it's like, man, you don't want to do that, man. You don't want to be reliving a life that you could have lived, 30 and 40 and 50 years ago. Like, when you guys have these dreams, you want to live it out and see it to its full potential in your prime. You don't want to be this guy 60, 70, 80 years old wishing that he did more, or he didn't have that argument with the band member that broke up the band. And, just, have that Uncle Rico syndrome. You remember Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite? He's like, man, if Coach would have just put me in, man. And he's throwing the football at the VCR and he's recording himself. Like, nobody wants to be that guy. We get older, we want to be able to look back at our lives and say, man, we did it. We put in the time and we had a successful career. And at the end of the day, that's all you want. I mean, we all know the stuff ain't going to last forever. You're not going to be on top forever, but it would be nice to have a moment, just one moment on top. I know everybody wants that. So think about that, guys. Think about tunnel vision. Think about what you got to do to put yourself first and not get caught up in everybody else's drama in life. And when they call, you stop what you're doing. And, you all of a sudden you go out more. No, you got to prioritize your craft and your art so you can, live and not have to, take on all these regrets as we age. But that's all I have for you guys. Enjoy the weekend. I'll be back tomorrow to talk about something else different. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what it is. Young Gunna, DJ G-Wiz. We out.